Hello everyone and welcome to this spirit animal reading. And this reading is in particular for those of you who feel very deeply connected to the spirit animal realm, who feel that when you are with animals you just start to feel better, you lighten up, you feel that you're in a better mood, you seem to forget what has worried you, and just simply coming into a better way of being, of living even perhaps. So for many of you, you might find yourself surrounded by a lot of animals, or you feel that animals are always coming to you. They are kind of attracted to your energy and you feel attracted to their energy. So for example, if you meet someone in the street who is out walking the dog, well, that dog will automatically seek your attention. So however this resonates with you, definitely go with that. And so let's see what the first card has for us. And here we have the Elephant Spirit, card number 25. As always, these numbers might tell you something personally, so definitely go with that. And this Elephant Spirit is about learning from the past. And we can see in the picture how the elephant has this blue stone here in its third eye chakra. So there is definitely something about communication, because this light blue color is referring to communication, and it is also referring to our throat chakra. So there might be something of a telepathic connection here. And the elephant, you know, it has this big brain, so it is known for having a great remembrance of things. It has this kind of akashic memory in its brain. It's like it can remember everything. So to me here we are, of course, way back in ancient time. And also I'm being led to India and to the gods. I don't know, there's something about India here, and perhaps Ganesha, one of the Indian gods. So you might want to go more into that for those of you who resonate with that. And for others of you, it will be a reference to remembrance. Remember your past. Remember what you have been through in this lifetime and learn from it. And that means that you have now worked out the ability to really look through situations, to really look through other people's attitudes and intentions. Through your third eye here, there is a lot of clairvoyance going on for many of you. And so when you do that, we see that there's a lot of feathers up here. And those feathers could be referring to spirit, to the ego. And that is assisting you in keeping a very good overview of things, so that you don't keep heading in the same direction, where it will lead you just to a dead end, as it has done maybe many times before in your past. Now it is time to pick up on that and just to move into a different direction intentionally, to say, okay, I have known this before, I've seen this situation before, I have been in similar situations with similar people, and now it is just time to move in a different direction, because I know where this path is leading me otherwise, if I do not learn from the past. So let's move to the other card that was coming out of the deck when I was asking about which animals we have with us in this reading. And here we have card number 40, Mouse Spirit. Tend to the small things. Yes, and we can see how this mouse is sort of standing on small, beautiful white, green and orange like flowers. So something is definitely blossoming in your life. You are really at the edge of just coming out in full blossom in whatever area of life that may be for you. So we have both here with the elephant something big, and we can remember things, and we have the big animal over here, and then we have tending to the smaller things, to really go into the details with things through this small animal. And so there's really something here going from A to Z. I feel that you can't miss any details now. It's really time to have some groundbreaking learning from the past through looking into the details, through really wanting intentionally to, I get the image of cleaning up something, cleansing up. And you really need to go into the details to do that. When we really want to get to the bottom of things, we cannot jump over it. We cannot go under it, and we cannot go around it. We need to go through it, because that's the only way out and the only way forward. So really, you seem to have a lot of stuff stored from the past. You have had some kind of important life lesson over here with the elephant that has really taught you a lot. And for some of you, even you have been through a lot of situations like that. You have really worked up some great life experience here that is now there for you to benefit from. And however it resonates with you on a personal level, for some of you it can be a lot of situations you've been through, and for some of you, you have just have these maybe few experiences, but pretty hard experiences. So however that resonates with you, but that's what's coming through. And with the mouse over here, for some of you, you might not like to be in the details too much. So that is perhaps what you need to really be attentive to, that you have got to show up with the courage to really dive deeper, to go into the details, because everything counts in our lives. So whatever turns up as just a small, insignificant thing, that is actually perhaps a big thing in the bigger picture, to actually learn from what you have already been through. So let's move on to the tarot and see what it has for us. And the card that came out when I was asking about more details here, that was card number 11, talking about strength and courage, self-mastery also, and work, the work you have to do in life. As we can see in the picture, this beautiful lion has an eternity mark in its forehead, also referring to the third eye chakra. So there is something about you. You have been through this before. You're an old soul who has chosen to come back to earth at this particular time in history to do some kind of work. And you really need to meditate a little bit on that, because that can be different for every one of us, for every one of us. So really sit and figure out what is going on in your life right now, because there might be something there that is speaking to you much more than other things are. And that will be the one thing, or perhaps for you it's more things, that you have come here to work with in this lifetime. Now in its mouth, the lion is holding a white rose, which is to me also marking infinity. And we can see how it has this sun in its back. So it's really been, it has been gently assisted from the rays of God. And so you have all the strength now that you need to work more with infinity, to start asking questions. Where do I come from? Why is this showing up in my life right now? Why do I have to learn so much from the past? Now, a reference to India here before with the elephant. Now here with the lion, I feel a strong connection to ancient Egypt, actually, through the Sphinx. and perhaps for some of you, you have been in Egypt to see this. But we say that in the zodiac sign of Leo, everything starts and everything begins. So as I also have the Sphinx from Egypt showing up with that, it's telling me that you have some strong new beginnings for you. Like with the mouse over here, you're just at the edge of blossoming. It's like you're being carried on this little cloud of flowers that is carrying you through all these details that you have got to move through. So you really need to go in the details, I feel, with some prior lifetimes also, because you will find a lot of strength there too, and you will find that you have perhaps done this work before, and you have come into this lifetime perhaps to finish it off, but definitely to continue that work. So asking in which area of life this energy is showing up for you, we first have Three of Wands coming in, and that is talking about accumulating your resources, really tying the knots here to make sure that what you have already gained, you will keep that. But 3 is talking about expansion also. So expand the resources, the reserves that you have. Expand that to even higher life force energy levels. This is in particular referring to your relationships and what you do for a creative hobby in life, how you go about things in a creative way, and also how you make this life force energy move around in your physical body, how you take care of your body through nutrition and exercise and so on. So there's definitely expansion there, but it's also talking about making sure that you keep the resources that you already have, because I see you as a very strong person, very determined on going all the way here. The next card that is coming out is referring to our mental body. So here we're talking about your thinking patterns, thoughts and ideas, and how you communicate with yourself on an internal level, and also how you externally communicate with others. And as we can see in the picture, this is talking about cutting out the crap, so to say, because 5 of Swords here in particular is talking about remorse, guilt, blame, and pain on the mental level, and it's like you're cutting loose of that right now. So a very positive card actually. It's talking about new beginnings where you're not taking any kind of negative criticism anymore. You are getting out of very negative communicative situations here. And the next card we have out is 6 of Chalices. So now we're in the emotional spiritual body, and 6 of Chalices is talking about memories, going back to the past, which is perfectly in alignment with the Leo energy, going back to your roots, which are all in colors now. You start to remember, where do you come from? Why do I feel the way I feel? Where does that come from? You start to ask all these questions and you start to receive answers. And this is also referring to your dreams at night time. So perhaps you want to write down your dreams, or definitely meditate them if you remember them the next morning. Really take a minute before you get out of bed to see, okay, where's that leading me? What could that mean? And perhaps throughout the next day, you will see small signs showing up that will all of a sudden bring you into alignment with your dreams from the night. And that will kind of shake your remembrance up here. We also have the elephant in here, right? Remembering your roots, going deeper, and to take all this energy that is down here and take it up into your crown chakra. Make it work all the way through your body and make this your tree of wisdom, your tree of life. So strong remembrance coming in here on an emotional level. The last card to come out to show us in which life energies or areas this energy is showing up in is 4 of Cups, 4 of Chalices. And here we actually have the rat energy telling us that there is always a way out. Four of Chalices is specifically referring to relationships, growth, and harmony within your spiritual emotional body. And as we had the mouse energy over here before, I think it's very lovely to see that we have the rat here to kind of leading this mouse out of its hole, out of its trouble, and say, you know what, there are always new beginnings here. There's always room for growth and harmony. So you just go for that. That seems to be your way out. So really focus on that as well in your emotional body, working with your sensitivity and even opening up your psychic abilities here, that there's always a way out here. So I think that is beautifully referring especially to the mouse spirit over here, helping this little animal over here to really come out in full blossom. It's like it's standing over here in white, all in its innocence, as we also have the white rose over here. There's something innocent about this. So if some of you have felt guilty about something or blamed for something, or people have accused you of something, really sit down and look at the situation and in its details, and you'll find that no, all you have done is you have held the energy of infinity. You have showed up with these special magical energies for other people to actually just to show up with them and share it with other people. And if other people have not been open to that, well, that's not your fault. No one is to blame for that. That's on them, not on you. You have only shown up with this magical infinity and really just want to share your wisdom with other people. So I also have a sense of that coming in as well, that you really want to share, and that what you share is coming from a deep place. Okay, don't doubt that. You have really got some good energies going on here, leading you back to to your original blueprint here, I sense. So this is very, very strong. So really keep your energies tight. Don't let anyone steal away your energy, because you are into expansion now, and leave behind those situations and those persons that don't align with your energy anymore, because they will just hold back your energy and hold back your possibilities to really evolve into something extremely deep here on an emotional level as well. So let's read the bottom cards to finish this reading up. And here we have from the Major Arcana, we have card number 15, the Devil. Now, normally in the original tarot, this card is referring to Capricorn energies, but to me, I always get a sense of a blend with Capricorn and Aries energy. So, as you can see here in its forehead, again, we have something referring to the third eye chakra, and this is the Pentacles mark. And so maybe you need to really keep grounded as you move on now on your path. We can see here how this is a lot of fire going on here. Aries energy, which is a masculine, fast-moving energy. Up here, the pentacles are referring to the earth signs, to the earth element. It's a very feminine energy, slow-moving energy, and you can really feel that you need to be grounded wherever you go. Do not move too fast. Do not move too fast, too quickly, because there's something coming in here where it's telling us that you really need to move slowly in whatever it is that you, wherever it is that you want prosperity and growth in your life. You really need to tune into your third eye chakra, this clairvoyance of yours. And in the when we ask about which life area this energy is turning up in, we have Mother of Cups coming out. This beautiful swan protecting her cup of life with one of her wings. Here we are in the spiritual, emotional body again. And in particular, Mother of Cups is the female healer, the female artist. And she is all about foresight and sensitivity. So she's protecting her cup of life, where she puts in compassion and joy and peace, love, understanding, all these energies of life, really. And so something is telling me that you need to be more selfish about holding your own emotional and spiritual energies on a very high frequency. And don't let anyone disturb you in that work. Don't move too fast either. Go at your own pace. Take it slowly there. Take it the way. Take it at a pace where you feel comfortable with that. Because here we're in the emotional body. You need to feel this. So move at your own pace and make sure that you are selfish about what you want and what you need now to be able to move forward. And stay grounded. Stay grounded. Stay grounded with that. Because here, like we had the devil before, it's talking about you. Okay, so you really need to pay attention to your needs, not letting anyone disturb you in your work, using your clairvoyance to be able to move forward. Just be sure that you're not moving too fast here, because Mother of Cups is also, she's referring to the water signs, and it's also a very feminine energy and referring to the water element. So we need to keep things in flow here, not rushing into things. So that is what I had for you in this spirit animal reading. I hope you have felt inspired to dive deeper. As always, perhaps try to dive deeper into your own natal chart. I will leave some information for you in the box below this video about that, so that you can have a personal look at your own natal chart and get some more particular ideas of where this is taking you specifically on your life journey. So take much care out there. Thank you for watching and listening. Bye for now.